darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the whole staircase. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? The time is always right to do what is right. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty we are free at last. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice. A genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus, but a molder of consensus. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into a friend. There comes a time when silence is betrayal. Nothing in the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. Forgiveness is not an occasional act. It is a constant attitude. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. Everybody can be great because anybody can serve. The quality, not the longevity of one's life, is what is important. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, keep moving.
True peace is not merely the absence of tension, it is the presence of justice. We must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, every hill and mountain shall be made low. The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. A riot is the language of the unheard. We may have all come on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. Whatever affects one directly, affects all indirectly. Change does not roll in on the wheels of inevitability, but comes through continuous struggle. There is nothing more tragic than to find an individual bogged down in the length of life, devoid of breadth. Let no man pull you so low as to hate him. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. The hottest place in hell is reserved for those who remain neutral in times of great moral conflict. No one really knows why they are alive until they know what they die for. Only in the darkness can you see the stars. We must build dikes of courage to hold back the flood of fear. The moral arc of the universe bends at the elbow of justice. Our scientific power has outrun our spiritual power. We have guided missiles and misguided men. Let us not seek to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred. Nonviolence is a powerful and just weapon, which cuts without wounding and ennobles the man who wields it. We are not makers of history. We are made by history. There is no gain without struggle. Love is the most durable power in the world. Every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. The ultimate tragedy is not the oppression and cruelty by the bad people, but the silence over that, by the good people. We must concentrate not merely on the negative expulsion of war, but on the positive affirmation of peace. Shallow understanding from people of goodwill is more frustrating than absolute misunderstanding from people of ill will. An individual has not started living until he can rise above the narrow confines of his individualistic concerns to the broader concerns of all humanity. A lie cannot live. The time is always right to do right. He who passively accepts evil is as much involved in it as he who helps to perpetrate it.